So this is part of conducting an online search. When you're searching for it pays off to consider a few things. Consider different keywords that apply. Consider what kinds of information you need. Consider uh, multiple angles to your topic, and keep notes on what you are researching. So in other words, it pays to be creative. You might consider brainstorming words and phrases that could be uh, related to your project. And you might consider making lists of different kinds of information that would be helpful to your project. Um, Moving on here, we're looking at different ways to, different variations of search. Pay attention here to these quotation marks. You can always enter in, if you're searching for something um, related to dining halls and such, just as a kind of a basic example, you can always search a few related words as well. So another word for dining hall is cafeteria, food service, and so on. Also, Boolean operators. This is an important concept. It's words added to a search to make it more specific. These are words such as and, or, and not. And finds pages with all the search terms used. For example, dining hall and student workers. You're going to get results that have both of these terms in them. If you search using or, you're going to find pages with at least one of the search terms. Dining hall or cafeteria or campus food service, an example. Not excludes pages that include the second term. For example, Henry VII and not Shakespeare. So it's the quotation marks that really make the difference when you're making your searches here. Especially when you want an exact phrase, you should put a set of quotation marks around your exact phrase that you want. Um, so you can see the difference here. Enter dining hall, you might get something like this, a whole sentence that reads, as I was dining, I heard a noise coming from the hall. Whereas if you enter dining hall in quotation marks, two words in quotation marks, you're going to get those two words together every time in your search results. So here's a way to practice this, and you can work with a partner on this one. Write a general search term on a piece of paper. So this could be anything. Could be dining hall, could be pet food, could be anything that you can think of. Exchange it with a partner. So you and your partner both make one. Then use the same search engine for the whole activity. Run searches using the following: the original term, synonyms for the term, and Boolean operators. So try each of those examples, 1, 2, and 3, and then also discuss with your partner how the results of each search were different. So you can pause the video here, and then we're going to come back to looking at evaluating sources. So not all results are always helpful when you get back sources after conducting a search. It might have something on the wrong topic, not enough information, correct or outdated information, shallow or untrustworthy source. You might have an opinionated article where you need a basic overview, for example. Just some examples of the fact that some results won't always be helpful. Have a clear idea of the type of content you need before you start doing your searches. So do you need a general overview? Do you need different viewpoints on a topic? Do you need an in-depth exploration of a topic with numbers and statistics? So there's no precise formula, arguably, for evaluating a search result, a source, evaluating a source of information that you found. But find out what the purpose is. So involves reading the source. What's the purpose? Who's responsible? Who's the author? When was it last updated? Whether information is corroborated in other places. In other words, does the information transfer to other sources as well? So basically, the idea is to use common sense and not to rely on information that's untrustworthy. So some clues to determine a site's purpose. And I'm just gonna go into slideshow mode. So it's a little nicer looking for us all. Hopefully. Just bear with me here for a second. So that didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to. So we're looking at evaluating search results. Sorry about that little breakup in the video. Check out the tone and language that's used. Assumptions, generalizations. Is it commercial? Non-commercial? Does it advocate a particular position? Does it have a copyright notice? Does it list its own sources that it uses? And are those sources credible? Some things to consider when determining a site's credibility or purpose. So some more information that I'm just going to throw your way here. Domain name extensions. Anyone can register .com, .net, .org. So it's always better, at least most of the time it's better, I should say, to find .edu and .gov sources that can only be edited or created by government or educational institutions. Good design is not an indicator of reliable information, and vice versa. It does, however, indicate an outdated website or a website run by one individual. Let's just quickly go through a few more of these. So Wikipedia. We talked a little bit about Wikipedia already, and in general, or in some, it's good for using an overview, but that's about it. It's good for a general overview. There's a Wikipedia article that lists its sources. It's also good for leading the way to other sources. And this slideshow that I've used is a OWL Purdue slideshow, and that's the end of our presentation. So thank you for watching. I'm going to shut down the video right here.